everyone. My name is Mela Eob.
And my name is Alexa Manful.
And we are very excited to introduce you to WODU's first television broadcast.
This is a platform for all ODU students to express themselves from news, arts, entertainment, sports, and more.
Speaking of news, did you see that anti-abortion display on campus?
Yes, I did, and it was very interesting. It brought a lot of controversy around campus.
Definitely did. So stay tuned because WODU has more on the event.
On November 1st to the 2nd, the Center of Bioethical Reform organization put their display in front of the Old Dominion University Web Center, which began to draw many crowds among the campus.
Our message is kind of twofold. We want to show the reality of what abortion is, and we want to show what the preborn are, that they're human beings, and then that abortion decapitates and dismembers them.
But why college campuses?
For a couple reasons. First, that most abortions are performed on college-age women, between the ages of 18 and 24. Second, the college campus is a really great place to have these sort of debates and discussions because people are still pretty open-minded. They haven't necessarily firmly formed their view. If you talk to a 40-year-old, they're pretty set in what they believe, whereas an 18-year-old, a 20-year-old, they're a little more open to new ideas and new ways of thinking.
But when asked about the rape victims, a representative responded.
I would present them with other options, like adoption, and I would try to connect them with resources in their community that would be able to help them, whether that's an adoption service or just like a community clinic. They have crisis centers for women who are experiencing unplanned pregnancies where they can go and get prenatal care and resources for after the baby's born, parenting classes, things like that. So that's what I would try to do and show them that there are better options than abortion.
However, this event was not supported by ODU, but in fact, ODU provided the platform for the freedom of speech.
And we have received that question from a lot of students. As a public institution, we do provide students, faculty, staff, and outside agencies access to our campus for express freedom of speech, First Amendment. The group does have to have either a sponsoring organization or a sponsoring student. In this case, there was a student that was sponsoring the organization, and then the organization in particular chooses very graphic displays. I think it says part to spark conversation and get attention, and so I think that's what a lot of our students are reacting to is the visual impact of the display as well.
Students at ODU began to take the issue into their own hands, causing many to protest. We met up with ODU student Simone Tibbs to discuss her take on the issue.
It was more that I saw it was hurting people, when they had the gruesome pictures of abortions, which actually weren't abortions, some of them were miscarriages, and with the breakdown of the girl when she started crying, and that they hugged her, but then they told her, "Oh well, you got raped. That's really sorry you got raped, but you killed a baby, so you're still a murderer." And they also told one of my friends the same thing. So the fact that they continued to try to victimize the already victim was that's completely unnecessary, and that should not have been allowed to be okay.
So, what do you think about the genocide display? The fact that it says genocide, in the overall display, what is your opinion?
My opinion on it is, I'm sure we're all aware we can express ourselves in any way that we choose to.
You sure can.
But the whole problem is the approach that you take. Mm-hmm. I feel like it's the way they approach the whole situation about abortion. That's where my problem lies.
You're talking about freedom of expression, but we also have freedom of speech. So what makes them incorrect by having that genocide display?
Well, for me, pretty much, like I said, it's the approach. We live in a melting pot, and ODU is a very diverse community.
Is.
So for them to compare abortion to the Holocaust and to slavery is what makes it really controversial, because so many people can find that offensive. Yeah. So it's just the whole melting pot issue and your approach in which you take.
In other words, sensitivity is key.
Yes.
Okay, definitely understand. So just as we have different perspectives on everything, we also have different cultures.
Oh yeah, isn't there an organization from ODU that exhibits East African culture through arts and community service?
We do. I founded an organization last year during the summertime called Students of East African Descent. The purpose of this organization is to bring cultural awareness on campus and on other campus, and while also doing community service as well.
All right, let's take a look, guys. That was amazing. Good job, guys. Nice dance moves.
Thank you. It's very appreciated.
Moving on to another subject, we all know that ODU has a lot of talent here on campus, and a lot of it goes unnoticed.
It definitely does. ODU's very own Cliff, who goes by the name Clip Real, produced his first music video.
I said, look, don't cry to give up. Cry to keep going. Don't cry to quit. You already in pain. You already hurt. Get a reward from it. Don't go to sleep until you succeed. Listen to me. I'm here to tell you today that you can come here, you can jump up, you can do flips, you can be excited when we give away money. But listen to me.
Every dog has his day, ready to fetch success. I'm not pressed, I'm patiently waiting, constantly debating on which song will fit on like new clothes to your ears, a certain wax that you will love. Catch it like a Venus flight, trap your mind like substance that lacks to find a cat with 9 lives. Once you hear this, you revive like 9 times, reincarnate, face your fate face to face. Occasion, situation, times get hard. You find some drugs and OD like Mo, please. Nobody can stop you. I do the most that I can with my hands. This pen turns into a doctor, a surgeon, committing surgery like 1st degree. I'm trying to kill the virus that you're fighting, but you don't even recognize the mastermind that brainwashed your reality. Deactivated positivity and captivated possibilities of being a queen, of being a king. Now all you have is vanity, yeah, man, you can't stand me. Forget your pride, forget the prize. I do this for my family. You win some, you lose some, but they say just keep moving, son. Keep moving, son. You gain some, you lose some, but all my weight is wholesome. I just wanted you to be awesome. All my weight is wholesome.
You gotta have heart. That's number
I
one.
just
Watch
wanted
number
you
two.
to be
Number
awesome.
two, catch number 2. I wrote it down.
Yeah, awesome. Like clap for the man with the healthy plan. We staying strong. Ain't nobody that can take our home. We go hard. For the art that circulates, I don't. We go hard. For the art that circulates, I don't. We go hard.
To be able at any
I just wanted you to be
to
awesome.
sacrifice what you
Nothing less,
are
nothing more.
for what you will become.
I just wanted you to be awesome. Yeah,
That's the
more,
number 2
nothing
thing.
less.
You gotta catch that one. To
Awesome.
be able to, listen to me, at any moment.
Awesome.
Some of you can make sacrifices for
Awesome.
Monday Night like football is not on. You can make a sacrifice. So when the game come on, for some reason, you just attached to it. For some of you, when your favorite show come on, you can make sacrifices on Sunday when ain't nothing going on.
Awesome. Awesome.
That was dope. He's really talented. I didn't even know he rapped.
Kenneth Jones also interviewed a few musical artists on campus to tell their stories.
Yeah, so when I first started writing, it was more like, I didn't even know what type of flow I was gonna have with it. I was just kind of like writing stuff that rhymed. And like, I believe my first rap was like a love note to somebody in a verse. And from there, I just started picking up writing. And by 9th grade, I was just writing stuff like every day. And so in the room a lot listening to Kanye West, I was like, man, I really like rap. So I started flipping through all these CDs, listening to like B.I.G., and Tupac, and Outkast. I listened to a lot of Outkast. And after that, 7th grade, just started writing stuff. Everything would kind of be slow, like the stuff you hear on the radio. Back in like, let's see, what's the song everybody used to sing back in 7th grade? All right, so like jerking songs. So the flow would kind of sound like a jerking song when I first started writing. But after a couple years, freshman year of high school, my parents bought me an iPod and everything. And after that, I started writing raps every single day. This girl had pissed me off one time on the bus, and she threw powder on me, so I wrote a diss rap about her. From there, I was writing raps every day. Me and my boys, we started rhyming together. It started out as like little joke diss raps. And after a while, we actually stopped and started getting serious. And from there, we're like, man, we should try this music stuff.
Can we get a sample of like 2 bars?
Dang. Like from the early stuff?
Yeah, give me some of the early stuff.
All right, let's see. What was my verse? Dang, it was so long. I got the munchies, might eat a rapper for breakfast. What was it after that? I can't remember. It was really bad. So after that, we kind of took a break from recording for a little bit. For about 1.5 years, 2 years, all we're doing was writing, planning out what we're gonna do, investing money so we can get our own microphone. And so our senior year of high school, I was like, yo, so we should sign up for the talent show, perform a song. So after that, we hopped on it, made a song, recorded it, dropped it before we performed it at a talent show.
I guess I love music because it's really my passion, something I can do in my free time. I'm in school right now for nursing, but like I said, music is my passion and stuff. So let's think. I don't know. I think I just do it well, Music is a big part of my life. I would say it's a big part of my life because it's my getaway. It's my getaway. It's definitely my getaway. If I could have a career and not be paid for it, it would be singing.
Would you definitely put singing before everything else?
As far as career choices?
Yeah, we can go with that.
If it was a career choice and I was definitely making some hard money on it, then yeah, definitely. Singing would be my number one. But look, see the spot? You said it was crowded. Yo, give me this ledge, Look, city. The whole campus is up here. Yeah, normally I come with my pen and paper and stuff. Honestly, this spot right here, it's just my spot where I can really get away from everything else that's going on. Clear my head. Gotta squeeze her, don't tease her, never leave her. Hold up, give me something now, so get a little tenderness. For me, I always wanted to be a doctor, so physician is definitely my goal in life. If I had the goal that I wanted, it would be a professional musical artist. Soon as we started making love, going hard, I hear a knock, knock, knocking on my wall.
And so I work with, like I said, I'm in a collective of 5 people. I get those people featured. Down here in Norfolk and in Virginia Beach, connecting with people and seeing what type of producers we have and all this other stuff. This right here, this actually inspired me to write a song. There's no title to it yet. I can't even remember what I wrote for it, but just little things can inspire me to make a song. And if it's good enough, then I can think of somebody to sing on it and either get features or do it myself. But stuff like that, there's a lot of inspiration. If you want me to spit you a little something, I can spit you a little something real quick. See, I'm thinking, need some old stuff. Alright, I got it. Ain't no such thing as halfway crook. You scared to death, homie, you scared to look. When you see me coming, you better book. Dropping bombs, leaving this game shook. When you thugging and bumping this ish, they gonna be saying, oh man, I like this. As in author, I write this, I write ish until I get arthritis. Flow so ill like I got bronchitis, and I gotta cool it right there because it's a censored video. So yeah, it's just a little something. It's a little old, something I never got to really use, but some of the stuff I work on. So a lot of what I'm working on now, kind of the theme to it, it'd be more of, all right, so the way it goes is sometimes in life, you're tempted to do certain things. Like, you're around certain people, you might get tempted to smoke weed or drink or whatnot. You're in a relationship with somebody, but you see somebody as better, and, you might get tempted to cheat on that significant other or stuff like that. So that's a lot of what I'm working on now, and it kind of involves being tempted to do certain things to reach success. Because everybody wants to be successful at this. Everybody works hard, makes music, grinds every single day. So, some people might find an easier way to get there, even if it's not the right way. So, that's kind of what I'm talking about now with some of the songs that I'm making. So, hopefully, working on some stuff, I can release some stuff this time next year, and hopefully get my name out there.
He said, collab.
And sure enough,
college, studio time, collab. You got something for him right now? Off the top of your head.
Let's do the old real quick.
Let me divide them thighs. Let me divide them thighs. Put my fingers down your body. Lay your body down. I'ma make you sing along. I'ma make you scream along. Call me daddy.
Hoping your neighbors don't mind us. Losing track of time, lost my rollie in my 9, but then again, sex with you was timeless. Feeling like I'm hitting girl from good times when we vibe, good times when we ride. Sneaking the door when your fam ain't home. Creep through the window when your dad played drone. Don't claim him, cause I'm the one you call daddy. I'm the one you call daddy. When I drive this big black caddy inside your wet kitty cat. Let's hit that. I love music. It's an influence. It's a huge influence on my life. And I feel like without music, I wouldn't be the person I am today. So I like to create and inspire, and those artists do the same thing. A lot of them make money doing that. So why not make money doing something that I love to do? You know what I mean?
With music, it's something that you can do and you don't have to make money.
Right.
And you can just do it for fun. Like you can do it to blow off steam. Like it's just a great experience.
Kanye West, Childish Gambino, Lupe Fiasco, Notorious B.I.G., Kendrick Lamar. Let's see. I can go down the list, but I remember growing up, being an aspiring artist, and what motivated me to become a rapper was listening to Kanye West, all those CDs, and being inspired by the music that he makes, the art that he continues to make. And then,
I guess I was in my childhood. Inspiration would it would probably be
R. Kelly. Definitely R. Kelly. Early 2000s, late 90s.
If you really want to perfect what you're making, you should always strive for perfection with every song you make. You want to sound exactly how you think you want to sound in your head. This is going to be a lot different from your head when you put it on the microphone. So the biggest challenge is recording, actually having time, carving time out of your day to actually record. You know, because you're a very busy schedule, you know, working and, you know, got homework to do sometimes, depending on what you're doing. So recording is definitely like the biggest challenge.
Being in like such a big campus, like everybody has like connections, or like you can make a connection with somebody that knows somebody that could actually make your music jump. And it's all about starting small. Like, you know, you're not just gonna get big overnight, so you just gotta, like, you know what I'm saying, do your thing, get out there, and then maybe it'll circulate.
Part of the reason I came down here, part of the reason I came down here is, you know, to network with people, because this is a highly populated area. You got Norfolk, Chesapeake, Virginia Beach, on top of people that we know from Richmond, and then up in Maryland as well. So a lot of it came from, you know, just wanting to spread the music to people. So you can't really get the listens that you want to if people don't want to listen to it. So a lot of the reason I came down here was to connect with those people and say, hey, look, I make music, check this out.
Mine would probably definitely be putting music out there that's professionally cut. The expensive side of music is when you're actually recording, because the art's recording, it definitely takes an engineer to do that. And just the expense to it, and taking the time to actually be able to just sit down for, I mean, you really need to sit down for about 12 hours out your day. I mean, you spend half a day trying to put music down on the track, and the engineer configure and kind of figure out how he wants the music to sound, so you actually sound good when it's presented to other people.
Yeah, I'm feeling like my father, Greg Hughes, right now.
Hey bro, what that mean?
If you don't know what that means I'm bossed up and I'm flossed up.
Alright, here goes!
Like Greg Hughes, bossed up like Greg Hughes, flossed up like Greg Hughes.
And dropping love song, nothing much your heels on.
Wow, that was amazing. I wonder what other artists we're going to hear from in the future.
Yeah, we hope to hear from other artists in the future. But on a different note, I actually have my own segment called Social Topics, where we focus on all topics that socially that are going on in our society, so via social media and everything. And today we are focusing on waist training.
Okay.
Hello, ODU. My name's Alexa, aka Empress Lex, and today's the first episode of Social Topics. Alright, so on this segment, we're just going to focus on the main topics that's trending on social media. Like, there's always trending stuff on social media. So for today, we're going to be talking about waist training. I know everyone's seen waist training on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, everywhere. It's on Facebook, everywhere about waist training. Now, we all know that's the new trend or fad that's going on, and people have different sides of what it is, but at the end of the day, the main goal why girls participate in waist training is because they want that hourglass figure. Waist training is not a bad thing, but for you to get results, you need commitment, ladies. Commitment. It's not just a fling thing. You have to eat healthy. You have to exercise. You have to eat healthy in order to attain that, waist that you want. You want no waist, right? So you have to put in work. Just putting it on is not going to work. You have to put in the work in order to get that shape. Okay. Some also positive stuff about waist training is it gives you good posture. It helps, good posture. You sit upright, everything helps with that. Of course, it gives you a shape at the end if you put in the work. And also, it helps you not overeat. So who doesn't want that? Cons about it is, waist training, an excessive amount of waist training could be deterring to the body. It can really do some damage to you. I know research says online that it could damage your inflammatory lungs and all that stuff, crush your ribs. all that extra stuff. So it's just something that has to be done in moderation. Everything has to be done in moderation with waist training if you want to attain your goal.
In order to get a vast opinion on waist training, here is an opinion of one of our ODU students.
Of course I do. I mean, all of them that usually have a small waist, usually they work out, they eat healthy, so what's wrong with that?
And it's the segment of social topics. Yay, waist gain.
Wow, that was very informative.
Yeah, what do you think about waist training?
I have different perspectives. On one side, I heard that it damages your organs, but at the other side, I heard that it's very helpful to lose weight.
Yes, so pretty much waist training has to be done in moderation.
Life is full of moderation. Well, that wraps up our first show. We hope you guys enjoyed it.
If you are interested in joining our show, whether it's hosting, production, or you have an idea and want to bring it to life, please join WODUstudios.com or shoot us an email at WODUvideo@gmail.com.
We hope to see you guys next time.
Bye.